Hi guys, my name is Jose Zavala, and today we'll be talking about the importance of filling out a DOT logbook, and I will be demonstrating on this board right here since you can't see my regular logbook. I First of all, it's very important to have a clean DOT sheet and make sure you draw straight lines, and you begin with every day with your date right here on top. You write the date, which today's the 13th, the 13th, and it's usually on the top left corner. You write your date, and then you start with your vehicle number right here, whatever it is right there, and the trailer number, and then you do the I believe it's the driver right here. You write down your name, and then if you have a co-driver, you write his number right there, his name, and you can start logging right here on the bottom. You have there's usually four lines. One of them says off duty. The next one says sleeper berth. The other one is on duty, not driving, and the other one is driving. Right here on the bottom, at the bottom of the sheet, you have uh, a pre-trip checklist, which contains like four lines, and then you got to check whatever defects you find in your vehicles. Um, Make sure if you do find something, um, make sure you let the mechanic know, and he'll sign off on it, and that way you'll be ready to go on the road. Um, put your starting mileage of the day, date, sign it, and you can go ahead and start logging that day. And you go, say for example, if you go in at 6 o'clock in the morning, you go from 0 to 6 a.m. And then you draw a line down with a ruler. Make sure you use a ruler because it looks real sloppy when you just do it pre-handed like that. You go off duty all the way to 6 a.m. You come down the line where it says on duty, not driving. I usually do about 30 minutes of that. I use that time for my pre-trip. Once you're done with that 30 minutes, you should be at 6:30. You go up one line to where it says driving, and then you go right, and you start logging right there. Whenever you stop at a location or a store or whatever, you have to log off again. On duty, not driving, and so on. The next time you stop, keep on going up, down. On duty, not driving, and driving. On duty, not driving, and driving. Once your day ends, you log off completely all the way to the top, and then you go all the way to 24 if you're not going to be driving no more. At the end of the day, you add up all your hours, the off-duty hours. There's a line right here at the very end of the log sheet, and it's got your off-duty hours, your sleeper berth hours, your driving, and your on-duty not driving hours. You add them all up, and they have to add up to 24 hours all the time. If it doesn't add up to 24 hours, you did something wrong right here in your logbook, and you have to go back and correct it. Initial it, if you correct it, initial it, and then do your 24 on this side. Write down your ending mileage of the day. Subtract the beginning from the ending, and then you get the total mileage that you drove for that day. There's a line right here on the very top. It says total miles driven for the day. You write your miles right here, and then your miles right here on the bottom. You sign your sheet and turn it in, and that's pretty much how you fill out a correct logbook. Um, Another thing we'll be talking on to talk to you about is there's important information you need to know about the logbooks. Is that every time you get pulled over, Every time you get pulled over, the DOT officer will ask you. They will ask you for the logbook, your driver's license. The reason why is because you're only allowed um, 14 hours 14 hours a day of work and driving combined. After your 14 hours, you must take a mandatory 10-hour break in order to get more driving time. That'll reset your 14 hours, and then you can start again the next day. But no later than no more than 10 hours or no less than 10 hours. Um, they also have what's that? This also lets the officers know how long you've been driving, and because statistically most accidents um, occur due to driver fatigue. They fall asleep behind the wheel, and uh, they don't get enough rest, I guess, and then accidents happen all the time. Um, Finally, I would like to tell you that keeping the 14-hour on duty and 10-hour break, it's not only could save your life, but it also could save mine as well. So for all you drivers out there, just be aware of that golden rule, I should say, and please be careful out there. And I hope you learned something today. And remember, always do your logbooks, always, always. And thank you for kind of presentation.